Okay, so every once in a while, we come across a band that we're like, how about fuck them for being so good? And Al Coretta brought one of those bands to the table, I don't know, last year sometime. Do you remember the band Lawrence?
Oh yeah.
They put together like another project called High Low Jack,
Okay.
and it's him and two other guys. And then, at least in the music video, like his sister that is involved in Lawrence as well, they're like backup. But I want to pull up this video and I want you to listen to it because I don't know which one he is, but there's another guy in it and he has like really Dave Velk vibes in his sound. But then you also have the it just let's pull this up. The song is called Trying to Be Cool.
So is the theme of this still fuck these guys for being so good? Is that the whole point of this?
I agree. Yeah, I think
I mean,
so.
when I heard Lawrence, I was just like, why do these white kids sound like this? Like
I really, I still got that also out of this.
it made me resent my parents in a lot of ways when I heard Lawrence. When I hear artists like that, because you could tell they're like theater kids, they're like arts kids. They probably went
Yeah.
to an probably art school their entire fucking lives. And
Uh-huh.
I was so in love with music growing up. I hated the school that I went to. I went to private school, Catholic school, and I was like, I think I belong in one of those schools. Not because I'm gonna make it, only because of my love for this. Like I want to go learn. I want to go explore. Like what. And especially as like a younger person, I was incredible. I had terrible stage fright. Not even just to perform music, just talking to people. That
Yeah.
might not even be stage fright. That's probably a disease. But I'm saying like I was like going to my parents being like, I think this would probably do me well to like go to one of these places. Now, when I was growing up, there weren't too many of them in the city that I live in, and I wasn't
Mhm.
asking them to like ship me off to New York City or something like that. But there were options. And so when I hear bands like Lawrence or I hear guys and gals that sing like this, I'm just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was the benefit of doing that at a young age. Like all the
Yeah.
people you see on singing game shows like American Idol and yes, they're game shows. Don't argue with me, people. They're game shows. Not saying those people aren't talented. And the point I'm getting to is you can tell most of those people who are successful had formal training. They did some type of formal something early on in
Yeah.
life that got them to that
Mhm.
point. And you have your outliers who are just born with it and they have something that we've talked about quite a bit called the fuck it. There are those folks too. But yeah. So let's see if I feel this way still after seeing this. So the dude on the piano here, that's the dude from Lawrence, correct?
Yeah, that's Clyde.
His name's Clyde.
I just found this out in this video. Yeah.
Stealing my son's name, even though you're 30 years older. Little bitch. All right, here we go.
Oh no, I'm
Fuck this guy already.
losing sight of me. Who cares about what they wanna see? Let's drop this stupid fantasy. Oh yeah, I'm so done with trying to be. Oh yeah, I'm so done with trying to be. Oh yeah, I'm so done with trying to be cool.
Why does he sound like that?
It's Mr. Hey, hi, how you been? Can this be between you and me? Wish
Oh, that is Dave Velk. Totally.
Told you.
Oh my God. I just
It
gotta,
gets more Dave Belky too.
I picture Dave Velk's face right now on this guy. I was like, oh my God.
I wasn't shy, wish I didn't hide all the time and stare at my feet. Everybody trying to be cool. Wish I knew how I would too. I wish I could fly to the moon. Yeah. Tell me what you see when you look at me. Me and all my
Can I just tell you something though? The song's called, he just said, I'm done trying to be cool, right?
Okay.
That is the exact opposite of what everyone in this video, with the exception of this guy on the mic right now, everyone's trying to be cool. And I don't know if it's an ironic thing, if it's a part of the
I
whole,
yeah.
but
insecurities. It feel like 13 to 17. I just gotta be who I'm gonna be. Wish I wasn't so out of place. Wonder why I still have my face. Thought I knew it all, then I got a taste. Mama said I need some time, I need some space.
Oh no, I'm losing sight of me. Who cares about what they wanna see? Let's drop this stupid fantasy. Oh yeah, I'm so done with trying
that guy's normal.
People
But
changing
oh
just
boy,
like
on
the
the piano
seasons.
is
Love will
ridiculous.
fade away for no reason. Please just leave me every day like it ain't got no meaning. Just need something to.
I could tell you this: if I was that guy that was just singing, and I was in the room with the dude from Lawrence on a piano singing like that, I wouldn't want to be in the room. No, I'll sit out. I'm not going to sing after you. Because did you hear the contrast between the singing ability between those two? Maybe that guy will open up, but I'm just saying, don't put me in a room with this motherfucker. I'll go first. So you want me to follow him?
So
you ridiculous?
Do you not think this works?
Oh, it's working. I like it. It's cool.
Okay,
but I'm just saying that guy stood out as.
I know. I'll go first.
Sorry, dude, whose name I don't know. You're good too.
Believing, and I'm getting so damn tired of feeling down. Spending time.
This fucking Michael McDonald fucking dude gets on the mic and I'm supposed to sing after him? What are you, shitting me? This 22-year-old Michael McDonald?
I'm thinking about people I don't give a fuck about. So done with thinking about you. And so done with trying to be cool. Oh no, I'm losing sight of me. Who cares about what they want to see? Let's drop this stupid fantasy. Oh yeah, I'm so done with trying to be someone who I have never been. I'm never doing that again. What worlds have I been living in? Oh yeah, I'm so done with trying to be you. Oh, I'm so done with trying to be.
Why? Why are they like this? That's the only way you get like this. You grow up around this.
Well, wait, he's gonna talk in a minute, and it's gonna explain exactly what you just said.
Okay, cool. I need an explanation.
Yeah, I'm so done with trying to be cool. I'm done trying to be cool. I'm so done with trying to be. All right, let me explain the situation here. My name is Clyde. I'm in a band called Lawrence with my sister Gracie and a bunch of other people in this room. And I want to introduce you to some of our best friends. This is Cody. He has a band called Stolen Jars. This is Dap the Contract. And they actually went to school with me and a bunch of the other people in Lawrence. And even though we were all focused on our own projects, we realized that we had so much fun hanging out and making music, the three of us, that we formed our own little project called High Low Jack. And this song, thank you. This song is off our debut album. It's called Trying to Be Cool. Hope you like it. Oh no, I'm losing
This fucking guy
sight.
again.
Who cares about what they wanna see?
Let's drop this stupid fantasy.
Oh yeah, I'm so done with
Go ahead,
trying
Linus.
to be.
Oh no, I'm losing sight of me.
Who cares about what they wanna
Fuck
see?
that guy.
Let's drop this stupid fantasy.
Oh yeah, I'm so done with trying to be cool.
Oh no, I'm losing sight of me. Who cares about what they wanna see? Let's drop this stupid fantasy. Oh no, I'm so done with trying to be.
Oh, shut up. Tell her to shut up.
Oh no, I'm losing sight of me. Who cares about what?
Dude, the way that he hits that, it's just like, why is that coming out of that person?
I know. I feel the same way about his sister too. Like every one of them, when I see them sing into the mic, I'm like, all right, okay, this is good, it's good. But then both of them in Lawrence, I'm like, that doesn't even match what is going from your mouth into that microphone.
Like, he's got that thing, but like I tried to do that. Like he's not trying to do that. Like that's just him.
Yeah.
How is that you, bro?
How are you a person?
The fuck. Yeah, he's a Martian. That's exactly it. How are you? Exactly. Exactly.
They wanna see. Let's drop this stupid fantasy. Oh yeah, I'm so done with trying to be someone who I have.
The sad sack playing the box got 2 seconds of video time. Poor guy.
Never doing that again. What worlds have I been living in? Oh yeah, I'm so done with trying to be. Oh yeah, I'm so done with trying to be. Oh yeah, I'm so done with trying to be cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm sitting,
Like it's like a natural thing.
yeah.
That's fucking nuts to me.
I'm sitting here
Like
thinking if anybody
that would
wanted
not
to
I could
clip up this,
you could lock me in a room and say practice, 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 practice. And I could sing that song the way it was just performed. You're never going to get that, oh yeah, like that thing
yeah.
out of me because it's not me. Like that's him. That I don't feel like that's a forced thing that he's doing. That's just how he sounds.
So
Which
like
is fucking
he didn't really
insane.
have to train to get there. I mean, I'm sure he did, but not like
I don't know, dude.
there was a lot of natural ability there too.
Yeah. I've always wanted to meet the parents of people that named their white kid Clyde because there aren't that many. And I want to know the inspiration behind it. I want to know if he's like named after a relative, like was your grandpa named Clyde, great grandpa? Why did you land on this name?
Uh-huh.
Because for us, it was like, well, we're tired of these pussy ass white boy names and we wanted to give them something like old school and like, you know, not so soft
Uh-huh.
sounding. One syllable, right? I've seen there's another guy, he's like an actor or something, and I had no idea. I've seen him in like a few things, right? Very like B-level type guy. Doesn't have a lot of like starring roles. You've seen him and stuff. And his name is Clyde, and I never knew that. And when I found that, I was like, oh, I'm curious. Where did that come from? And he's American too, which I figured like an actor named Clyde gotta be from Europe, right? Gotta be from the
You
UK,
would
like
think,
somewhere,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But
right.
no,
Yeah.
he's American. I was like, oh, okay.
Huh.
Anyway, yeah, those people are really good at what like that, and it's makes me hate my
I was
parents.
I was sitting here thinking like if anybody wanted to clip that up, it like we just had a major insulting compliment situation that we just
The
had.
whole thing was
It's
a
like,
compliment.
well,
I don't
yeah, I know,
want.
I know, I know it is, but it's just funny. Like, fuck that guy. Like, while they're saying fuck him.
If
Fuck
I'm
him.
saying fuck you like that, that's the biggest compliment I can give you.
I know,
That
I
means you
know, I
rule.
know.
That means you
Yeah,
rule.
yeah.
And I, to be honest with you, of like my favorite bands, like the bands that I actually call my favorites. I don't know if I've ever had that fuck you moment because it just sort of it all fell into place for me where they became one of my favorites. Just all the songs worked, all the songs were great, and it just felt it moved me. Obviously, that's why they became my favorite. But I never had to have that moment where I was like, oh fuck them. Like I'm not. Maybe this is why I was. It just clicked into my brain as I was saying it. I'm not going to be inspired by that song to go write music because it's a thing that I'm never going to do. And if I did
Okay.
do that, you should call me out immediately and be like, "Hey bro, not you. It's not you. Doesn't feel right unless I made it sound like that." Whereas some of my favorite bands, you know, they inspired me to go write and to go do things. You know what I'm saying? I see something
Hmm.
like that, I go, "Yeah, everyone's great." And that's not who I am. It's inspiring, but doesn't inspire me to go be better or write music or I know that sounds strange, but
Hmm.
like I feel that way about like say
I can see the difference. Like I can see you listening to an Incubus song and being like, yeah, I want to go write music
yeah, totally.
versus listening to that and you're like, that doesn't make me want to write music, but that was awesome.
Well, Incubus was the first one. Incubus was the first one where I was like,
Yeah.
I want to do this. Because I've been going to
Does
shows and like, you know, I'd see punk bands and like heavier bands and I go, yeah, this is amazing. I'm into this. This is my scene. I feel like I belong somewhere. But I hadn't really had that band that was like pushed me to the edge of like, no, just go do it. Just go do it. Stop bullshitting. Start a band. You know,
this isn't I'm saying this and it's not insulting by any means. I'm just curious. Like, is Deftones a band that you can listen to and it makes you want to write music?
well, they kind of fit into that same time period as Incubus where they did. Not so much anymore. I still
Okay.
love them. Still like,
Yeah. Okay.
but I don't listen to new Deftones and get inspired to be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because they're their own thing now too, you know. But early on, for sure. So I would put on White Pony and be like, why am I sitting in my apartment on my couch playing MLB, whatever the baseball game was on PlayStation. Like, why do I not have a guitar in my hands right now? Like,
Right.
Incubus was like that. I would listen to, well,
Chili
I would even
Peppers.
get that feeling, to be honest with you, from like Outkast. Like when Aquemini came out,
Oh
there was
yeah.
so much
Yeah.
like instrumental stuff on there. I was like, oh, dude, I want to lock myself in a room with some pedals and just fucking write weird shit. I used to, two things around the same time inspired me to just kind of lock myself in a room for a little bit was, and just not play guitar like I was playing at the, not, no, chuggy bar chord riffs, none of that bullshit. Just, a delay pedal and some fucking reverb and just fucking write weird shit. Was Aquemini by Outkast, that band Vex Red that I told you about a couple of months ago. So that's two. And then there's another one. The movie Kill Bill. I used
Hmm.
to put that on, mute it, and I would just write guitar riffs to the scenes going on at the time. Just like weird, trippy guitar riffs. It's just fun to do. I never recorded them. I never considered it anything. I just did it for fun, just to sort of inspire myself to like get in a
So
mood and be driven by
did
a
you like
mood. And
follow? Did you like follow along with
not the
stuff
entire
that was
movie, but
in
like
the
a lot of like
movie?
the fight scenes
Okay.
and, the
Right. Yeah, that's what I
transitional
was thinking.
scenes. Like,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't do it for the whole
Gotcha.
fucking 3 hour movie, for fuck's sake. That I'd be a lunatic if I did that.
Yeah.
Parents would be like, "You all right up there?" I'm fine. Watching Uma Thurman chop heads off for 9 hours straight. Yeah, they're good, man. They're good. Before we started, we were testing the sound, and I pulled up a video on YouTube, and you were like, "What was that?" And I was like, "Oh, that was just because it was right there on like the front page of YouTube for me. It was a movie called Warrior, which I'm assuming
Hmm.
you haven't seen. It's an MMA movie with Tom
Well, yeah,
Hardy and
I've seen it. Yeah, we've
oh,
talked
you've
about
seen
it
it.
before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just
yeah,
didn't know what it was
yeah.
from the few seconds
I
I
just
played it.
yeah, I haven't watched. I mean, when did that come out? Like 2012 or something, probably.
So long ago that people bought the idea that these guys would fight multiple times in a night. That's how long ago. That's preposterous now. Like that.
And to where you know what the ending storyline's going to be from the beginning
Yeah,
of the movie.
yeah, yeah. Well, and the reason I'm bringing this up is there hasn't been a movie or a show about MMA that I really found to be, as a lover of MMA, and we don't have to get too deep into this, but as a lover of MMA, that I found to be close to being realistic. Like you and I talked about the show Kingdom way back
Hmm.
when we first started
Hmm.
this podcast. You loved it so much that you bought a shirt. I was always like,
I saw that
how
shirt.
much ridiculous bullshit can they cram and shoehorn
Yeah.
into one episode? Albeit I did watch it, I did finish it. But so
It's
you
still
brought up
weird to see
there's
that guy. I can't think what that guy's name is, but that the main character of the show that he does like some kind of cop show now, or like he's a sheriff or something
Jonathan
now on
Tucker,
like, is that his name?
one of the brothers,
Yes.
the fuck up one, not the
Yes.
gay one, the fuck up.
Yes.
Yeah. Jonathan Tucker, I believe he's awesome. He's a
Yeah.
fantastic actor. In my
Yeah.
opinion, very, very underrated. You don't hear a lot of people talking about that guy.
But that was
He's been in some
that
good
show was
shit.
also like a boosting off point for
Joe
what's his
Jonas.
name?
Oh, Frank Grillo.
No, Frank Grillo was bigger name before that. What was the brother? His brother,
Joe Jonas.
bigger guy that was no that was in Black.
He's not a
Black
brother.
what was he? I can't remember. I haven't seen that show
You talking
since we
about the
like
dude
started this
from
podcast.
Cobra Kai? Paul Walter Hauser. He played
Yeah, that's it.
Keith in Kingdom.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And Jonathan Tucker is
Plus,
the guy's name. Yeah.
I know we talked about it when it came out, but that show was that a movie? Show.
What
Movie.
Kingdom?
No, the other one thing he was in with Taron Egerton when they were in prison, Blackbird or
That was a show,
what was that called?
Blackbird. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That show was great.
Yeah, I shouldn't talk about shit when I don't know. I'm just
Well, I mean,
piecing
you do
things
know
together
you're
at this point.
naming names and the people were in the shows. You're just getting the shows mixed up, I think. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, that guy's great.
Yeah.
So the reason I bring this up is you actually, after we watched that little clip of Warrior, I was about to say Kingdom, and we didn't. See, you're doing it to me now. You
You're
brought up,
welcome.
hey, did you see the new MMA movie that's coming out? And I was like, no. Genuinely curious because I want to see an MMA movie get it right. Meaning, believable. I don't want to see guys throwing guys against the cage. That's not
Right.
reality. It just isn't.
Yeah.
There have been like 4 over the head slams in MMA history that we know of anyway, that we've seen. Maybe in like lower level organizations, there have been some. So I don't want to see a guy picking a guy up by the thigh and slamming him against the cage. I don't want to see him doing a Superman punch from 10 feet away and connecting. I don't see any of this bullshit. So, but I'm glad you brought this up because I'm curious. I didn't know this was a thing until right now, but the movie's called Beast. It's got Russell Crowe and Luke Hemsworth. Well, let's see how real this is just by the trailer. After years away from the cage, a once feared MMA champion is pulled back in for the fight of his life when his younger brother is put in danger. Reuniting with the trainer who once made him a legend, he commits to one final showdown against the reigning title holder, a brutal fighter determined to dismantle the ex-champ's legacy in front of the world. Pushed to his breaking point, the contender's stakes are simple: win or lose, everything he's built. I don't really like that all that much, but
It seems like a kind of basic storyline, but I think I might like it better than this being about an actual fighter that we have heard of or that we know. Because
well,
those don't
I
seem
want
to
to
go
point
very
something
well.
out because we haven't talked about this on the show. I did watch The Smashing Machine finally,
I was
and
going
I
to ask
loved
you
it.
about that.
I loved it.
Oh shit,
No.
really?
Yeah, I loved it.
Here we are. Top of the mountain. In this entire building, there's only two people that know you are going to win this fight tonight. There's you, and there's me. Everybody knows he's bigger, he's faster, he's stronger.
Breathe. Why do I need to breathe?
So you can think,
Why do I need to think?
so you can punch him in the face. Hard work is done. Now comes the fun.
Okay. I'm interested. Real quick. So this is something we've talked about before, and I just want to do a test here.
Uh-oh.
So we talked about the best opening songs to an album,
Okay.
like back in November. Now I had to go back and see what we picked, and I'm pretty sure the clips that I put out were mainly my picks. So maybe you didn't pick any at all. So you said that you have 5. I'm curious, what are they? I'm guaranteeing you're gonna say "Paper Cut" by Linkin Park.
That is one of them on my list, yes.
Okay. What else you got?
Downfall of Us All by A Day to Remember.
Whoa. Where were you during that episode?
I
That's a
don't
great
know.
one that I didn't even think of.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what's that first song gonna? It should be telling you what this record's gonna be like. So
I like that. I like that
um,
angle. Downfall of Us All is a good one then, because that totally was
Yeah.
like, hey, motherfuckers, strap in.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's a good pick, dude. Go ahead.
But it's also one of those where, and you laugh at me every time I say this, but it's like one of those things where like it starts out a little low and then kicks you in the face immediately.
Well, when you put it like that, yes, I laugh, but I agree.
Uh-huh.
You're right.
Let's see. I had POD Set It Off from Satellite.
One of
I
the greatest
had-
of all time. I think 99% of the world would say we're both crazy for that, but I love that.
Eh,
And I
kiss
have
my ass,
fond
people.
memories of that too, because they used to, when that album came out and they started touring on that album, they opened with that song. Saw them at Pops. Dude, that's a great, like if you fill a place, because again, we're going back to the glory days of Pops. If you fill a place like Pops and you open with a song like that, majority of the people there are your fans. Chaos. That's a good one.
Mhm. I had And the Hero Will Drown by Story of the Year.
That was one we had.
Okay.
And that is a good one.
I had the song Wait by Earshot.
I don't even know what the fuck that is, dude.
You don't know the band Earshot?
I know the name. I know they have that one song.
That's that one song.
The song where it sounds like Tool.
I don't
I don't think
No.
we're talking about the same thing. What's the song called? Wait.
The song is called "Wait" by the band Earshot.
I have no idea what this is. That's a cool song. I forgot about that. I remember back hearing
I'm
this band and
curious.
being like, I'll never like a band like this. But now, here in my old age, I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
I'm curious of
Getaway
what
is the song I'm
would
thinking
be.
of, dude.
Getaway. I don't even know if I know that song.
Or is it Not Afraid? Ah, fuck me. Hang on.
I don't know.
Why
I really didn't
can't
listen to
you
them
just
past
got
that
to
first
get
record.
away? Yeah, that's the song. Get Away.
I don't know if I know this.
This is when every band tried to sound like Tool. You don't think this sounds like Tool?
This does, yeah.
This is like Diet Tool to me.
Yeah, that
You want to
is-
know what band pulled off the Tool sound better than anybody and kind of made it their own thing? And
Who's that?
you're gonna be surprised that I say this band because something tells me that you think that I don't like this band. 10 years.
You think they pulled off the Tool thing? What record are you talking period?
Yeah.
Or on like a certain
I think
record?
of all the bands that came out during this time period that had like that Tool influence, I think 10 years did it the best. Or Chevelle.
You know what? You know what? You know why that's funny? Is because when we played that Stellar Circuits band, you and Al both said
Yes.
that Tool or that 10 years
Sounds like the dudes from
was
10
the
years.
voice
Yeah.
that you were hearing, and now you're comparing. That's funny. You're comparing it to Tool. Okay. Huh, okay.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting pick. Never would have gone there because I forgot about the song ever existing. But what else you got?
Crawling in the Dark by Hoobastank.
Did that open that album really?
It did. Yep.
Wow. It's probably a good idea. If I'm remembering, I know I own that album. It's somewhere in this house with me, but it's never one I got into totally. What do they have? 2 singles off that? Just that and Running Away? Or was there a third? Maybe like
Isn't that the same one that has the Reason and
no.
No, that's
their,
is that the one
that's
after
their
that?
second one, yeah.
Okay.
Crawling in the Dark was from their debut.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. Okay.
I feel like there's another single that didn't do well, but they released it as a single, like it's called like Give Me a Reason or something like that. Some generic title.
Hang on. I'm looking it up.
That's a
Hang on.
good one, man. I mean, that's a great song.
Crawling in the Dark, Remember Me, Running Away, Pieces, Let You Know, Better, Ready for You, Up and Gone, Too Little Too Late, Hello Again, To Be With You, and Give It Back.
One of those you said was a third single. I don't know which one.
No shit.
One of, but you know what? It wasn't a bad album. But I remember one of my buddies going, this sounds like songs Incubus didn't put on an album. And I was like, yeah. Now that you say it, I guess that kind of makes sense. Because
Yeah.
they did come from the same scene. They all went to like high school together, and
Oh, really?
yeah, Incubus is a little bit older than them, but yeah, they all knew each other.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we were talking about Hoobastank, and it just made me think of something. We just talked
It's
about it.
amazing how pointless and terrible your analogies are.
I can't believe I'm actually rooting for Ruxin to win here, but I really
Love to be.
What's up, my boys?
Hey, it's Rafi.
How's it going, bros?
Rafi bringing the heat right away.
Oh, man.
Funny.
What are we talking about?
Talking about football, week one.
Oh, man. I am killing in my fantasy football league.
We didn't even. This is week 1 of the fantasy football league.
No. Real football, like in England.
Wait, you mean football?
Yeah.
Soccer?
No, sorry. That's what assholes call it. Sorry.
This shit talking has already started between week one adversaries, Rafi and Kevin.
Easy, FIFA. What are you? Oh my God. That's yours now.
I'm in your head, bro.
Yeah, my
Get
head.
ready, because I am coming for you. Prepare yourself, because I am literally going to sodomize you on the battlefield. I'm going to have non-consensual sex with your face
All
and
right.
butt. And then I'm coming for your wife and your kids.
Hey, Rafi.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just busting balls. Jukebox. I'm going to put $7 worth of Hoobastank in it, and I'm coming back to hang with you, bros.
It's so funny, man.
I like Jason Mantzoukas. I really like him. The song War by Sick Puppies off the Tripolar album.
Okay.
I had One You're Gonna Hate, but Headstrong by Trapped. That started that album.
I mean, did it really?
Mm-hmm.
So then they had that. They had Echo, and what was the other one?
Yep.
What was it called? They had 3 singles.
Yes.
Echo is a great song.
Yes, it is. Shit.
Unframed? Is it
No, Still Frame.
Yeah, okay.
Which is a
Unframed
great
is
song
an Il
also.
Nino song. I'm mixing up my bands that no one cares about.
So I'm gonna give you 2 more. One you're absolutely gonna hate, but We Still Kill the Old Way off the Lost Prophets record.
Bro, you can't pick
I know.
that.
I had to. I
Then
had
why'd
to.
you say it?
Hey, dude,
If you knew,
there was other dudes in the band. There was other dudes in the
you
band that
can't
didn't do
pick.
shitty stuff.
No, you can't pick that.
You
We
know it was a good song.
agreed. No lost
You know it
profits
was good.
talk on the show.
No, no, no.
We
Oh, no,
even
no, no.
made it a title
No,
of an
no.
episode.
It whatever.
And now you do it. Now you're making me think of the album and all the songs I liked from that goddamn album. And I can't
Like
listen
all
to
of
it.
them. All of them. Okay,
Most of
so
them. Most of them. Son of a bitch. Well, you
all
do
right,
realize
last
Shinobi
one.
versus Dragon Ninja opened up the record before that, which I would
Okay.
argue is a better opening album song than Too Much Lost Profits talk, man. Move on.
You've already
I did that.
yeah, you
That's
did it.
my fault.
You carried it on.
I did it. I did it.
Here's the last one I got, and it is I saved it for last because it's actually newer than November, probably, I guess, whenever we would have done it last. But In the Name of the Father by President.
Yeah. 1000%. The Lost Profits one is troubling to me.
You liked it. You just hate that you liked it.
I hate that I ever liked that band. You know,
You can't.
someone's
You
got to
can't,
make a
man. You
documentary
can't.
about that, right?
That's
Where you
a
sit
dark
everyone down.
documentary.
No, you got to sit everyone down, and you got to go through the tour history. You got to go through
Would
all of
you
it.
want to be one of those members of that band and have to be sat down and just be like, I didn't see any signs of any of this?
That's the easy way out. Let's go through the history. Let's go through some of the tours. Let's go through some of the things you saw. Let's go through some of the cities you were in. Let's go through the crowds. Let's go through interviews, like piece it together. That's a great documentary. Painful, more so for them than for us to watch, but that's that's one of the craziest ones ever, dude. Like, that's so sick and twisted and just demonic. You can't even believe it's real. And you can't even, like, I'm sorry, I'm not calling out these dudes, but you can't even believe that these dudes, it's so sick and twisted that you can't even believe that these dudes had not the slightest clue that this guy was the monster that he was.
Yeah.
You know, it's just hard. It's hard to fathom.
But again, I would not, I mean, if I was a member of that band at any point, I would want to be as far away from that for the rest of my life. I ain't no way I'm doing a documentary.
How else are you going to be relevant?
Why do you need to be?
What if you got a project you want to get off the ground? Fuck that
Why
guy.
would you want to use a documentary about that to boost your
I'm not saying it has to, but it might.
presence in another band?
I'm not saying you want it to use it to
I would
boost
know
your.
when you use a documentary like that to boost your.
Hey man, everyone's got
project.
a story, and this is reality. This is the real world. You lived in the real world amongst a monster. You were close to it. Tell your story. I think it's a good story to tell.
But you go one of two ways. You either say I never seen anything that showed me that he was this way, or you say I seen signs, and then now you're a shitty person too because you didn't do anything about it.
Well, it depends on what the signs were.
Listen, I'm not saying I wouldn't watch the documentary.
Too much lost profits talk. Too much lost profits talk. I did that on purpose, just so I can say that again.
I know you did.
Okay, gotta move on from that real quick. Another thing you sent me was so they're bringing back Dexter Resurrection season 2, which I know you and I both are excited about. I genuinely enjoyed the first season of that. So much so that I was like
Resurrection, but you did not like the prequel
New Blood
that they did.
With his son.
The prequel. Yes, New Blood was the other thing.
It's fine.
What was the prequel called? I
don't remember. It's fine. I mean, I liked it because I discovered the band and the song Ketamine. That was fun. Or no, that wasn't in the prequel. That was in this season with his son.
That was in New Blood.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't even remember it. Yeah, it's fine. But I'm glad that's gone and like just make a Dexter. Resurrection season 1 made up for how shitty the last season of the original Dexter was. Made up for it, in my opinion.
So you don't think New Blood did?
No. New Blood was good. It's good.
Yeah.
Well, let me take that back. Because I think I remember, I might be a hypocrite right now because I probably said the same thing about New Blood 2 at one point, but I feel like Resurrection did a better job of that than New Blood.
Okay.
Like I think it's a better story arc to what Dexter is and is supposed to be and what we know Dexter as.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things I'm pumped for is in season 2, they're going to bring in Brian Cox, who I think, again, when we're talking about underrated actors and just a madman on screen for so many different reasons. He's going to play the New York Ripper in season 2, which essentially it's being explained that he's a serial killer who terrorized the city years ago. Though he's no longer active as a killer, he's found a new way to live into his infamy by continuing to taunt the survivors of his long ago murder spree. I'm so into that. Let me play something for you. In my opinion, when you see him in something, he's like scene stealing. Like he like steals either the scene or the thing that he's in. He has a great way of doing that. But in Super Troopers,
Number 1 Top
listen to
Gun
everything he's
cadets.
saying in the scene.
In the name of justice, John Q. Public can trust us. Hail to thee, dear old Peru.
I forgot
Hail
about
to
him
thee.
being in.
Hail to thee.
Hail to thee!
Hail to thee.
Hey,
All right.
Let's have it. What's up, Bone Deadlies? Did I miss a song?
Yeah, great.
Sing it again, rookie biatch.
Barbara. Forgot the coffee.
Points the gun at him. Dude, there are so many subtle things about this movie that make it one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
My bad, Cap. All right. Let's get started. I got the latest shit list, gentlemen. It's down to Flagstone, Deerlick, and us. And if we keep up these low numbers, you can bet your sweet butts we're gonna get the big, ugly axe.
But who'll bust heads in the highway?
The goddamn local cops, that's who. And you better believe that Grady and his goons have got a copy of this list, so we need to step it up.
Who wants cream? Nobody? Okay, no cream.
Foster, how many tickets did you issue last week?
I don't have my figures here in front of me.
3.
I can't make them, Speed.
Try hiding.
And grow a goddamn mustache, why don't you?
Hey, I haven't shaved in 2 weeks. I swear.
I'm growing mine. Oh, you're growing yours, are you? I'll tell you when it's time to grow a mustache.
Coffee served. Oh, no, that's rabbits. That's rabbits.
Okay, I get it. It's rabbits. Oh, look, a bar of soap.
Oh, shit, I got you good, you fucker.
Awesome prank, Farva.
Better than the crap you pull, Mac.
Look, fellas.
This part right here. So this whole thing, it's like the soap was in the thing and he goes into this speech. Listen to what he says, dude. It's so fucking funny.
Light it, Rook. Make him look like a dick.
Every Thursday night, I walk into the lodge to play hearts. And they always have my old fashioned just waiting there. I like that. I like it here. Oh, hell! Give me the goddamn soap! We got 50 miles of highway here. That stretch of highway is ours, and I'll be damned if I'll let Grady...
Every Thursday when I go into the lodge to play hearts, they have my old fashioned waiting for me.
Those buttheads get their hands on it. Thorny, you're the ranking officer here. Let's do your jobs and keep this place open, huh? Let's do it! Father, your suspension continues. Hit the radio.
I can't believe that I forgot that he was in. I haven't watched.
I don't know how
that
you
in
forget
forever.
that, man. Let's do new music before we run out of time.
Okay.
Who do you got?
Let's do Downswing.
Okay.
You never know just when it all could end. It makes me feel so disconnected. Is there something wrong inside of me that I could never find? So I let go of everything that's pulling me apart. And I know it's not the end, but it could be the start. Tear me open, look inside, then you'll see I'm hollow all the time. I wish that it would end. Never ending games. Passing up these moments in a daze. I'm looking for a reason. Turn on the page. It leaves me hopeless. Searching for something to numb the pain.
Okay. Not new metal at all. But I like it. Another good singy
This
guy.
This is another one. Yeah, this is another one where his voice reminds me of someone, but I'm not quite
now that
sure.
you said that,
who
yeah,
it
I hear
is.
that.
God knows I tried to stay together.
Sounds like the dude from My Prevail.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. We're
Band's
gonna give it
called
a try.
Gone Cold. Song is called Out of Time.
What's it like? What'd you find? I feel like I'm paralyzed. I swear I'm running out of time. Torn inside, can't deny. I hear the voices intertwine. I swear I'm running out of time. The more I reach for the light, the more it slips away. It seems I'm in for the fight of my life. I'm hoping for something. The more I look to the sky, the more it fades to gray. It seems I'm in for the fight of my life. I'm hoping for something. What's it like? What did you find in the space between hell and paradise? When you made the choice and you crossed the line, did you see me through the side? And you tell me that I never understand, but I'm trying the best that I can. I'm trying the best that I can.
It's interesting how long transition from one part to another they take in this.
Yeah. Yeah. I was wondering what your comment was going to be on that because it does seem, I don't know. If I was making the song, I probably wouldn't make the transition that long.
No, it's 4 minutes. It could be
But
a
I
3
guess
minute song.
I guess just just trying to make
Well,
you
maybe
feel
not.
the song, I guess. I don't know.
It's not bad. It just drags a little bit. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Cool chorus though.
If I'm being honest, I feel lost. The endless dark consumes my heart, there's no way out. If I'm being honest, I feel lost.
That part's really cool. A little step down he does. What's the over/under on a bleh?
Ooh, I don't know. He doesn't seem like a black guy. We'll see. He just doesn't seem like
What's it like? What'd you find? I feel like I'm paralyzed. I swear I'm running out of time.
No, they were too into those soft transitions to get into a bleh. That's cool. That has a lot of really good moments. There are times throughout it where I'm like, okay, might drag a little bit. That's cool. I like it. Have you ever heard of a band called Fair to Midland? No,
Okay.
this song I'm about to play for you is from 2011, but they opened for someone bigger. Remember seeing this band and immediately being like, whoa. So when they started playing, I was like, I looked at my buddy. I'm like, whoa, right? He's like, yeah, I told you you'd like it. It's from an album called Arrows and Anchors. Wore it out. So tell me what you think about this. Oh, I wish Al was on this. When we talk about bass stuff, I always forget to mention this band to Al. I don't know why.
There's so much stuff going on right now.
So much, but it's so good. Thoughts?
Dude,
a lot going on.
That guy's voice is crazy.
Yeah, he's ridiculous, dude.
And he's all over the place.
Live, he was fantastic. He was fucking awesome. I just remember going, Jesus.
So, have you ever seen anybody play the piano this way? Is this just for this music video, or was that like that on stage?
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's just for the music video.
Okay.
I don't think he plays it like that.
That's interesting. Tell me if I'm wrong here, but do you hear Chris Curd a lot in his voice?
A little bit. Sure.
Well, I take it back in some parts.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's literally like all over the place, but in a really good way.
Got a good
and
range,
he hits
man.
everything.
He was dope.
Damn.
You know, shockingly,
That was
that's
awesome.
the first time I've watched that music video.
Oh,
I didn't
really?
even know that song had a music video. I can't believe I've never looked that up before.
Straight for you.